Well, Manchester City, the league leaders. The game you mentioned there, it changed the game. When Jimenez was sent off, it changed.
Yeah, and from his point of view, I think he'd be saying sorry in that dressing room if I was him now. I get sometimes the frustration when you're an opponent attacker against Manchester City. You don't have much ball, you don't have much chances. He's probably just got caught up in himself. But the second kind of yellow card is unforgivable, really, for an experienced international player to get in front of the ball, then put his leg up already on a yellow card. I think that in the end, maybe is cost Wolves possibly a point in the game.
City's perspective, how did you feel they played today? And also Jack Grealish, after what we talked about pre-game.
Well, firstly, I think it was just an OK performance. I think the 10 men totally helped them. There might have been a day where they struggled to get the breakthrough against 11 men. But on the back of a disappointing Champions League game on Tuesday against Leipzig, they'll take that. They've rested Mahrez, they've rested De Bruyne, they've rested Phil Foden. They almost look like they're ready to come back in. De Bruyne did. And Jack Grealish, it's the same story continues, Rebecca. I mean, he played in a different spot. The system was a little different initially. It's just those moments, you know, you need to take those chances and get more goals.
Yeah, and if you go to Manchester City and don't take your moments, you can find yourself sitting on the bench for a pretty long time. So, listen, Jack's a quality player and he's been bought for a lot of money and there's talent there, but he's got to start finding the goals and the assists or he's going to find himself sitting on the bench.
OK, at the Etihad, 7 minutes on the clock. Robbie, we get going with some Man City chances.
Yeah, and it's from the full-back position. It was the way that City played. And you'll see the three centre-backs from Wolves. The problem they have at times is no centre-forward to pick up. Much of the space and the possession was in the full-back positions. Cancelo and Zinchenko. There's a shot from Cancelo that goes over the top. And then a moment of madness for Wolves that hurt them in the game. Raul Jimenez gets a yellow card first for a bit of a pull and a challenge, maybe a combination of the both here. John Moss gives him a yellow for that. That might be a bit harsh, but when you're on a yellow, then you can't stand less than 10 yards close to the ball and put your leg up to stop the free kick being taken. He gets his second yellow card there, and I'm afraid he has to, because of this, Rebecca, go off the pitch. Wolves down to 10 men at half-time, and Jimenez, well, throws down his headgear, claps the Wolves fans, but in the end, I have to say, it affected the game. City continued to push forward in the second half, wonder when the goal was coming. Gundogan, 13 Premier League goals for him last season, but Conor Cody's done this a number of times this season, clears things off the line to keep it at 0-0.
Breakthrough moment, Robbie Mustoe. Was this a harsh decision?
Yeah, I just feel bad for João Moutinho here. The arm is away from the body, and when I first saw it, I thought, oh, this could be a problem, and John Moss points to the spot. We've looked at it a load of times there, and it looks like it comes off I guess his top of his back, the right side, onto his underneath of his arm. I guess the VAR's thinking it's not a clear novice error by John Moss, so we won't get involved. And Raheem Sterling does, as he just casually takes a low shot right down the middle to make it 1-0 to City.
Chance for Grealish, big chance.
Yeah, and these are the ones who've got to score, really. His numbers, we said before the game, are not great. He's in a good spot. This is what City do so many times. Those low crosses in there, and he just doesn't control it with his left foot, and frustrated, and even more frustrated here, Rebecca, as just a few minutes later he's out of the game, subbed off. It's never a good feeling for any player. De Bruyne comes into the game at this point and does get involved straight away as City, as you'd expect him from the midfield area.
10 minutes from time, City try and get another.
There's the ball, the little through ball for Jesus. Actually hits it pretty well. Jose Sarr makes a strong right-hand save at that near post, and then almost at the very end of the game here, Max Kilman, the central defender, involved in so many things today, actually really good centre-back, almost finds a way to get them a point, but not to be in. City do win the 3 points.